G'day guys, just another small little video just on the Motec M1 systems. Motec has just recently released a new version of software for the M1 series ECUs. So this is stuff you can just simply download off the net and you can use on the Motec M1 systems. So what they've enabled us to do now is using keypads. So there's a little keypad there. We've just dummied something up just to show people how it works. So what that does is, say for instance, on a specific cars, let's just make an example. A car that has variable boost switching, so different levels of boost control via this, this is a 9-position switch that you can use. That actually takes up an input in the ECU. And so if you've got one of those and you've got one to switch on your traction control, you've got one for different levels of traction control, percentages for slip, you may have one for speed, rev limiters, speed limiters, your boost high, boost low. You might have something for RPM for burnout and so forth. So usually they all take up inputs in the ECU. So what tends to happen is you run out of inputs quite fast. Well, with this new system they've introduced into the M1 ECU, what they've done is they've allowed it to run via CAN bus. So that little box there, that actually runs via CAN bus. So there's two wires that communicate, send information back and forth to the ECU based on what you tell it and what you program it. So as an example, you've got a rotary keypad there. You've got that's just an 8-pin. They've got an 8 and a 15-pin, a keypad, and there's some of the labels you can put on and some of the functions and features you can use. Also, there's a PDM30 there, so that can also be controlled via one of these keypads. So, what have we got? This car I've just set up here. It's got a keypad, an 8-button. We've only used 4 of the buttons. So, one of the things we've put on there is we've got 3 added boost settings. So we've got our spring pressure, which is with the keypad not active. And then we've got 3 levels once you press the button. So if I go ahead and press the button, I'll just give you an indication. So you press the button once, you got a green light, that's boost level 1. Press it again, you got an orange, that's boost level 2. 3, that's boost level 3, and it's red. Same thing goes for traction control. That's to switch the traction control on, and that's to switch it back off. Sorry, that's on and that's off. Then you've got your levels of percentage of slip that you're allowing. We've got 3 levels in this set up. So there you go. That's that simple. And then you've got multiple rev limits. So the rev limits are, if you're doing a burnout, you can use your rev limiter. When you're going, like this car's going to be for quarter mile, so we turn the rev limiter off when we're going down the quarter mile. So if we go to the software, I'll just go to our boost table. I'll just show you real quick. So our boost table right there. Okay, so I've just brought up my boost control table. So my boost control table is sitting right there. And this is just an example. So for my boost control, it sits at 0. If I press the button once, it'll go to boost level 1, push it again, boost level 2, push it again, boost level 3. Same thing applies for your traction control, your rev limiters, your multiple rev limiters, and your launch control. So what's the advantage? Some of the advantages are they're reasonably priced, I believe. But one of the best things is if you've got 4 switches, buttons, whatever going into the system, all of a sudden you've got them back because you're no longer using an input. You are using the CAN bus now. So yeah, just thought it was a really good, neat little function and feature. I mean, these guys constantly progress. They constantly bring out new stuff and their stuff is bloody awesome. So thank you very much for watching.